All right, guys, how's it going? Well, it's time for a debrief, evening debrief. It's the end of the day, and I'm very tired, and I'm ready for my pit. How are you doing? You all right? Did you enjoy tonight's live stream? It was fantastic, wasn't it? As Brendan Rodgers would say. So today's been quite interesting, very busy for Liverpool Football Club, really. I think, last week I said that Monday, Tuesday, next week, we should see something that will inspire us. I didn't think that we'd have any signings or anything, do you know what I mean? Obviously, Milli Vanilli was going through. But I did say to you last week, I think Monday, Tuesday next week is when we'll hear stuff, I think I said would be kind of inspirational, like kind of lift the mood a little bit and show us that Liverpool were trying to do things. I don't think things are finished there yet. So I still think that we've got a busy week to go. I think Wednesday could be rather interesting, to be honest with you. We shall see. So obviously Milli Vanilli, Marmadashvili, whatever it's called, has gone through. No surprises there. And we've also got this situation now with Chiesa as progressing, and that, if you followed me on the streams today, throughout the day, my opinion has been that he looked more likely to sign for Liverpool now than Barca. There's no news with Barca managing to progress with that deal with Nike, which they were hoping to push through so that they could continue in the transfer market later in the week. Chiesa, listen, right? The Spanish media over here, I've been showing you the articles, and also, 24 hours up, prior to Liverpool making contact with Juventus, the Spanish media was saying he's nailed on, for Barca. They've agreed terms. There was even one article that said he'd signed for Barcelona, which I did show on the stream yesterday, I think it was. So the lad obviously was up for the move to Barca, but like I said in this morning, not this morning's briefing, but this morning's paper review, if it started to look like that wasn't going to become a possibility, then obviously he's going to favour Liverpool. Obviously he's going to want to go to Liverpool, and there's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Good bit of business, I think, to be honest with you. And the other thing I said when we did the paper review, and also throughout the day on the different streams that we had 2 streams today, and there'll be 2 tomorrow, 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock tomorrow, UK time, was, his agent might have been delaying. There was them suggestions, if you follow things, his agent's delaying making a decision and stuff like that, following Liverpool's inquiry. But Liverpool were never going to sit around and wait. Do you know what I mean? They're not stupid. They know that they would be waiting for Barcelona. It would have been a case of, look, we're not fucking stupid. We've got other things to do. Are you interested or not? So the good thing is that this should go ahead now. I don't see anything changing at Barcelona's side. Even in this morning's football dailies, the Spanish football dailies, if you remember, 2 or 3 articles I think we touched on to do with him. Certainly 2 was saying, that more or less Barcelona had given up on that possibility, did want to sign him, but it was looking very unlikely. At the present time, I remember it saying at the present time. No, it said the current time, didn't it? If you go back, it said the current time. But I don't see that changing, guys, even if something happens with Nike. I don't think there's going to be time for them to do anything. I just don't know. Anyway, so there's a couple of things to mention in relation to this. Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah. Some people don't know why we shout Mo Salah when we mention his name. He said during talks on Monday, Federico Chiesa opened the doors to Liverpool as he's super keen on the move. I bet he is super keen on the move now. Negotiations underway between all parties involved to get the deal done. Liverpool are confident. The only club to approach Juve with formal contact has been Liverpool. Well, Barcelona can't. I think they can't put money on the table. It's just not possible. So I'm not knocking this situation, but you know what I mean? Some people get really excited. They go, oh, he only wanted us, he did what Barca and all that. You know what I mean? But I just like to stick to, the facts, if you like. So anyway, that's what Romano was, what he's been saying. I'm interested in what he's got to say. David Ornstein, on the other hand, Liverpool now ready to proceed on the basis of what it will take to secure his services. 15 million euros, guys. That's an insane deal, to be honest with you. And I know that one of my biggest complaints over the years with FSG has been players that Jurgen Klopp was denied like 20, 25 million. Do you know what I mean? So these are the kind of deals that I think are really important to us. But it still doesn't take away the fact of needing a defensive midfielder, a centre-back. Joe Gomez, if he goes, then I think we see another centre-back. I don't think that our business is over yet, but we are running out of time. And I think Wednesday could be interesting for us, certainly in terms of claims and things like that and whispers. So make sure you take part in the streams tomorrow if you get a chance to. If not, don't worry. We'll be around. We'll fire up some videos or whatever. We are doing a live stream on Friday from 6 a.m. UK time. That's deadline day. But the way things are going, I'm tempted to maybe do one on Thursday as well. Okay, we'll see what happens on Wednesday first. Anyway, Ornstein was saying that, which I thought was funny, having admired Chiesa for a number of years, Liverpool decided to capitalise on the situation. That's opportunistic, right? And they're discussing a possible 4-year contract. So that's, we get him in for 15 million euros, we sell him for 30 in a couple of years' time. Perfect business. Nice little resale value there for FSG. Joyce did surface and then unsurfaced. He put a couple of tweets out. I think he put one tweet out, edited it, or maybe reposted it again, deleted and posted again, and then deleted that. I think, I think that's because the news came out from Ornstein, which might have made whatever Joyce was writing at the time outdated slightly. I think he's posted some. Ornstein's come out and he's gone, oh, for fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like that. So I don't know. But interesting that Ornstein was quick with this. As you know, Ornstein is more FSG people. He still has the, to be honest with you, Ornstein has FSG and the people that run Liverpool Football Club on a day-to-day basis, right? Joyce is more just people that run Liverpool Football Club on a day-to-day basis, allegedly, rumoured, all right? But listen, guys, listen, all right? I know some people are oohing and ahhing over this, and I'm thinking, like, 15 million euros? It's worth a fucking gamble, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's quality. As Rafa would say, Rafa, yeah, quality. It's too late for me to do impressions. Left, centre, right. This could turn out to be a fucking brilliant signing, guys. Honest. I'm not falling for any of that like shite last year with that Wataru Endo, sucky long time and all that. Seriously. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's an infamous video we did at the time. This could be good. Could be good. Could be shit. But I think this is good. And yeah, I like the sound of this, to be honest with you. But I've got to be honest, on the day that we sign a goalkeeper that we can't use, some people say, well, we signed a goalkeeper, we're not going to use him for a while. We signed this player, we've got plenty of players that can play in that position. Pete, you can understand why people are saying, hang on a fucking minute, like your priorities are wrong. But the window is still open, so let's see. Let's hope we have a bit of excitement as the week goes on. Would you not agree? I said last week, Monday, Tuesday, I think the mood will change a little bit, and I'm glad about that, because I noticed on my stream tonight people were a little bit more upbeat. There was still, people, that were not, buzzing or whatever. But then that's understandable as well, because they want a defensive midfielder, they want a centre-back and stuff like that. And people will see it as FSG, do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of get it, but I don't think you can knock that one, to be honest with you. So I quite like the idea of this one. All right. We'll probably address this again in the morning when I'm away. Tomorrow's a busy day for me. I've got to go for a blood test at 7:45 UK time in the morning. So I'll be dealing with that in the morning. So I don't think the morning briefing will be early. I must go and get that done. Then I've got to come back. I've got a mate coming to paint my bedroom downstairs. Someone else is coming. I've got people in it. They're going to be in and out of my house all morning. So I don't know how that's going to affect things. But if I go to my office, I'll be all right. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the lounge, you know what I mean, where I sit and do the streams and that, because I quite like it in there. in the summer. But no, I can always go down to my office if necessary, so we'll be all right. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, before the window opened, I said, or when the window opened, someone will pull me up. I've always said I thought we'd see 3 signings, but I don't know if we can count Milli Vanilli as one. It's just signing. Okay, Chiesa hasn't gone through yet. I get that. But as I said earlier today, before this was confirmed or this update was given, that we were pursuing it, I thought that it was more likely that we would sign him than Barcelona, only because nothing's come out to do with the Nike situation. Now, listen, let's just keep the faith. Do you know what I mean? Let's just keep the faith. Let's just keep the fucking faith, because I know it's going to be mental for the rest of the week, because you're going to see a lot of rumours during the week, without a doubt, guys. Friday, even if Liverpool do nothing on Friday, Friday will be fucking insane, right? So we'll be on the vodka by 5 o'clock, I reckon. But we might do an all day on Thursday. Now listen, tomorrow morning, Spanish print media, the Spanish football dailies could be interesting, couldn't they? Be interesting to see if they went, oh no, we didn't want Chiesa anyway. You know what I mean? So it'd be interesting to see what they say tomorrow. And it'd also be interesting to see if they do secure this this new deal with Nike. For those of you that don't know, and if you can't be asked to watch my previous videos today, they do have 4 years remaining on the deal with Nike, but they've been trying to negotiate a 10-year new deal that would give them money now, would balance this 1-1 rule or whatever it is, and then they could do stuff in the window, and that would still leave an opportunity for them to make a move for Luis Diaz. But you know, it's got to happen really quick, this deal with Nike, and I'm not sure it's going to happen. And that's why I think we get Chiesa now, because he hasn't really got any other options, has he? So you know what? Like, some people are like, oh, I don't want him because we weren't his first choice. I don't think like that, mate. To be honest with you, I don't. How many times do we go for players that maybe weren't our first choice? Do you know what I mean? So I'm not too bothered about that. If the fucker starts banging in goals and creating goals and stuff like that, we'll certainly see things differently, won't we? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, that's me done for the day. Thanks to those of you that came along to my stream tonight. You supported it very well. It was good. Some really good people around these parts at the moment. I've got to be honest with you. In the 26 years, we're in my 27th year now, nearly, doing KopTalk. I think I've got the best community that we've ever had in all that time. I'll be honest with you. So thank you. And hopefully I'll wake up in the morning. I don't like tempting fate. I always say, see you in the morning. I don't say see you in the morning. I always say, we'll hopefully see you in the morning. We've got to go for that blood test first. We've got to do that first. Good night, God bless. Have a good night. If you appreciate this video, please give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment on what you think about everything that's happened today concerning Liverpool Football Club. And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks. The love heart under the video if it's not there. Read the video description. There are other ways of supporting this channel. And I'll go and get the papers in the morning after I finish at the doctor's. All right, guys, nice one. Right, I'm off to Kip now. It's time to get my head down. All right, good night, God bless. All right.